Welcome back, everyone. We're back again with Boston on our journey through Premier League football and European. Potentially today we could win the Premier League. We're going up against Everton. We are 6 points ahead of United. 5 points at the moment. But if we win today, we'll go 7 points clear with 2 games remaining, so they wouldn't be able to catch us. So it's getting really tight. We want to get these final results done and see if we can get away. But yeah, we're looking good. We're in pretty good form. Everton are pretty decent as well. They haven't lost. If we go to submit team, no. If we go to the match preview, they're pretty strong form and we're pretty decent. We've played against a lot stronger opposition, I would argue. So I think we're probably more likely to win this. I'm going to be running out the same team as last time. Janssen, Matos, Karen, Navarro at left wing back, Ryan in goal, Simic and Harper, Rian on the left, Boateng through the middle, Zimmerman on the right, and Ponzi up top. Have the likes of Narty, Salve, Hagnew, Bowler, Marino, Laird, and Bridgen on the bench. They could all come on and do, create an impact. But yeah, when I get into it, I was thinking about dropping Simic for Narty, but even though that Simic is having like a 6.97, like he's so pivotal to how this team works, so I'm going to keep him in it and see if we can get the result we need today, or deserve at least. If we win, it'll just be amazing. Nowhere near expected for this result, but I think we can pull it off. Okay, come on lads, the title will be ours if we manage to win, and I have faith in you. Go out there, make it happy. And Raheem Harper's makes 125th appearance. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, get into it. I'm surprised Harper's already 125. I would have thought he would have been like under 100. But I suppose he's been here 3 or 4 seasons in the Prem. I think this is our 4th season. It's surprising how long we've been in the Prem in comparison to other leagues. Like, we were in League 2 for 2 seasons, but every other league, bar the Prem, we were in there for 1 season. We just kept popping up. Just really overperformed at times. But yeah, it'd be a miracle if we get a result today. Oh, Boateng. Fucking hell. It could not be going better. Boateng was that top corner. Oh my god. Fucking 18 years old. He's ridiculous. 19 goals and like something, was it 13, 14 assists? Like, that is ridiculous. Beyond ridiculous. Come on lads, win the ball back. Don't let him get a result. And Janssen, win the ball back. Zimmerman. Oh, play Ponzio, play it. Oh my god. 2-0 ahead already. 27th goal of the season for Rian. That is ridiculous. On the left wing, the amount of goals he's getting. I know he does play on attack. That's a big reason why he gets forward so much. But the chances he takes, and his finishing is not that great. Like, it's 10 or 11. And the amount of goals he scores, it's beyond me. Actually, I want to see how good his composure is. It's 12. I don't know how he's so good. I think it's just he gets so many chances. His dribbling, his first touch is pretty good. Decisions are good. Determination is good. I don't know how he's so good. It might be his agility as well. He's ridiculous, beyond ridiculous. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets to the team of the year, like for like the Ballon d'Or and stuff. Like, you'd have to put him up there, especially if we have potentially get the Euro win. We'd have to be up there or he'd have to be up there in that regard. I doubt he would win it, but he has to be in like the shout for it, because he's like second or third in the Premier League in terms of top goal scorers. And he's probably up there in terms of top goal scorers in the Europa League. Boateng might have more goals than him, I'm not too sure. We'll see anyways. His free kick, I thought his free kicks were a bit better, but jeez, we're absolutely dominating him. And Ponzio with the assist, and Boateng the free kick. Oh my god, if we bloody do this, it'd be ridiculous. I should have put Gibbs on the bench, although I'll probably put him on for the final game of the season to give him a run out. Give some players that haven't started some game time. Jesus, 2-0 already, that is ridiculous. I would not expect this at all. Absolutely flabbergasted. Matos has been like all of our things this season have been pivotal to how we've realistically overperformed. Like that's the kind of finishing I expected from Mian. That far away. Although he did take it with his right foot, I assume. He's more of a lefty. Don't. Oh, for fuck's sake, at his near post that close. We better not bloody throw this away. Shouts and tell him to get creative. I'm gonna go cautious, I guess, if they're going more attacking. I don't want them getting another goal. We really don't. Maybe we should have gone to counter attack once we got 2-0. Simic wins it back. Back to Zimmerman. Go on, Ponzio, you better. Bloody Ponzio. The amount of chances you missed. I'm probably going to make a sub now. Yeah, I'm going to sub him. He should have scored that one-on-one with the keeper, realistically. He should have buried it. I'm just not happy at all with him at the moment. I think we might get rid of Ponzio. As good as he has been, he should have scored so many more goals. Like, he should be on about 30 or 40. The amount of chances he's had and fluff his lines. Like, Pridgeon has an excuse. He actually doesn't have that great finishing. But Ponzio has, like, such great composure, decisions, finishing. He just doesn't deliver. Navarro's not having a great game. Do we make a change? I'm tempted to throw on maybe Salenve on the right. He's not as quick as Zimmerman, but he offers a bit more ability in crossing. Might do it. He has a pretty decent cross. Yeah, I'll make that change. I think just for the tactical ability, or his technical ability on the right side is a little more there than Zimmerman. Zimmerman's just sheer pace, which is great to have at times, but we'll make that change. And I might make a final change towards 80 minutes, and we'll throw on maybe Marino and go for a 5 at the back, and we can push the 2 wing backs further forward, get them into a more natural role. And just kind of get a bit more pressure on the flanks and get some more bodies in center mid maybe. Oh, we'll make that change now. We're on like 80 something minutes. Marino for Boateng probably is the smartest move. And get him on. Just defend this lead. Yep. This will do nicely. Push these 2 forward. Just we have a bit more depth in this central area. I don't want midfield getting overexposed. So at least pushing them forward kind of creates a bit of a 4-4-2 effect. They're kind of like wide CDMs to an extent. Will this be it? Oh, don't you dare. Good man Simic. Don't you dare. Good man Salenve. We won. We are the champions. Oh my god. Ooh. Bloody ridiculous. We won the title. So we can't be caught now. We do the double and we could potentially do the treble. Apparently the most pivotal match was this Swansea game. I would think one of the most pivotal matches was keeping our run going when we played Tottenham. When we went 4-0 down and came back to draw at 4-all. Johnson and Mays says Everton failed to win. Boateng is on a pay increase. United preseason odds 50-1. We were sure we were expected to get relegated. Ecstatic with the Premier League win. And we're in the mix now. And Rian praises me for the title win. Oh, I'm so happy. Boateng was amazing. That free kick was something else. Dante was spotted at the city ground. Rian Aklomar. Ooh. Take a look at this guy. Maybe he could be our new number 9. He looks pretty decent. And Dodo. Nah, our right backs are better. Oh, he's pretty decent as well. Actually, he doesn't have great heading, so we'll leave him off. We have some pretty decent centre backs that don't have amazing headings, so we can probably look to improve the heading department of those players, especially Shaw. Shaw would be an amazing centre back if he had like 13 or 14 heading. It's beyond ridiculous how good he'd be. He'd be like the upper echelons, like a 4-star, 5-star defender. It's just his heading that lets him down, and his jumping. Those two attributes were just slightly better. He'd be amazing. But we got our title win, so yeah, we are the champions. I'll hop ahead now to the Madrid game, and hopefully we can get a result there as well, which would be amazing. But I'll bring us back in a moment. See you in a few. Welcome back, everyone. We're back for the Madrid game. We're currently away at the Metropolitano Madrid Stadium. Surprisingly, their coach is Hasenhüttl, who's currently at Southampton, so it's a weird way, Ralph Hasenhüttl, how he got there. But yeah, well, I suppose it's not surprising. He was at Leipzig for a while, and he did pretty good before he went to Southampton. But yeah, this is the team I'm considering putting out. I've decided to change it slightly. Unfortunately, Rion is suspended for this game, so he's out for this big game. We're going to have him for the home fixture, which is pretty important, I think. So we're putting out a back line of Ryan, Laird. I'm going for Laird because he's a little more physical than Janssen. Janssen is good. He's really good. He's well-rounded, but I just want that bit of pace and that bit of better crossing from Laird. I think he can just offer something a little bit different today, and I found that maybe Janssen's he's a bit out of form. Like he's averaging like a 7.0, like, which is still amazing, great and everything. But just want to give him a break. I just want to try Laird, and we're also playing Salamve. Salamve is not as pacey, but his end ball is amazing, so we're going to give him a try. Especially with crossing, give Ponzio maybe a little more service, see if we can get him on the score sheet. If not, we'll throw in Prigent, and I also have Gibbs on the bench. Maybe if things are going well, we could bring him on and get him on to the Champions League semi-final. But yeah, the midfield's going to stay the same. Simic and Harper, Boateng through the middle, Bowler on the left, and Ponzio up top. I'm thinking I might just throw Prigent on because Ponzio, I'll just check his reports. I can't remember the last time he scored a goal. Form. Fucking February. The end of February, Jesus. When was the last time Prigent scored a goal? He scored one off the bench. He hasn't scored that many goals, but he's coming off the bench a lot, and he gets good ratings now and again, but what's that? Passes completed. Yeah, it wasn't amazing, but we'll give him a shot today. He's slightly better formed than Prigent, so we'll give him a chance. And I think he's just a little bit more well-rounded, and especially Prigent tends to be better when it comes to balls crossed into him. He seems to know to get to it. Ponzio always wants the ball to his feet, while Prigent will run onto the ball. Ponzio reminds me more of a poacher, while Prigent is more of the advanced forward, even though Ponzio is an advanced forward by his attributes. But yeah, let's get into it. We'll see if Bowler will get some goals. He's normally pretty decent. He's a big lad, so he can usually throw himself about. So if there's a small left back or someone who's a little more frail, he kind of just bullies them off the ball all game. So he'll be going up against Aragon. No, he'll be going up against Bustos. 5-4. Okay, I'd say he's going to have a fun time against him. Your man's pacey, so he could cause us some problems, but keep our run going. All we need to do is make sure we get the away goals. That's the main thing. Yeah, I'd obviously want rather him in the team. Like, he contributed to over 35, 40 goals this season. I just want to see if they bloody score from this. But yeah, we're going probably with our strongest 11. Laird, or probably Janssen's probably a bit stronger than Laird defensively, but I think Laird just offers a little bit more going forward, so that's why I want him today. I just want to try something else. Try something out. They've also got Saul. They were expected to go for apparently their weakest formation was a 4-2-3-1, which is what we play. So I'm actually kind of hoping that we might be able to get the numbers on them. They're playing against us, trying to get the numbers in midfield. I don't think that it'll matter too much. Harper and Simic tend to hold down in midfield fairly well. I find we only get overrun when it's a 4-4-2, just because there's so many bodies across the line, so they can just kind of pass and move, and we have wingback, fullback, so they tend to push up and almost become almost makes it a 4-4-2 in a sense. But did they hit the crossbar? No, it didn't look like it. Aragorn. Where is his Saphira? Well, let's make some good headers. I thought for a second it was going to be like an own goal. If they were just going to kick it too far and he came off his line. Probably not. I see a goal coming from them here. No. They went close though. They're having a bit of possession. I saw their stats for the last game. They had something like 64% possession and about like 29 shots, and they scored 2 goals. And the other team had 4 shots and they scored 2 as well, so it was a 2-all draw. And they had 60-something% possession. Ooh, Bowler got the ball. Come on, lads. Come on, Pridgeon. Going with the unselfish route. Bowler, that was a very good move from him, rather than running towards the box and trying to cross. But Harper with a great interception. Bowler playing it in. And Pridgeon being unselfish. Laying it off to Salenve. Oh, top corner. And like, he's right-footed, so top bins on his left is not bad. And Pridgeon with the assist. The very unselfish route. In that situation, I bet Ponzi would have gone for goal, and he probably wouldn't have scored because he was just so surrounded. But yeah, that is a very good move. The 1-0 lead. This basically counts as 2 goals. Ooh, and Bustos is not having a great game. Oh, I fucking called it. Boulder was going to be on him. Played well, but there's still room for improvement. I don't want to like overinflate their egos, but we need to keep them sharpened in the game. Salenve had another touch or 2 on the ball. I think he whipped this amazing ball into the box. Ooh, their left back's not doing too great either. Aragon. Midfield, they're kind of not losing it. Saul and Vinicius. I think he's just having so many shots that's what's lowering him down a bit. Still, we're doing pretty decent. And get creative. When they're feeling overwhelmed by the pressure, we just need to go against them and just take them to the sword. Especially in this midfield battle. And we need to keep an eye on Simic and Harper. We don't want them getting too ragged out there, so once they start seeming a bit tired, we'll bring on Narty just to re-energize them, or maybe even drop Boateng off and bring into a 3. Although I find that having Boateng up there, he really wrecks the team because he's so big and he's very nimble on the ball that teams just don't seem to know how to deal with him. It's like having a striker that's a little bit deeper. Don't. Oh, for fuck's sake, Ryan, you should have gone onto it. I'm not going to be too annoyed because technically we're still leading, but should have done a bit better with that. Fucking Karen wasn't marking his guy. And Ryan, Jesus, he should have thrown himself at the ball. I would have rather if he gave away a penalty, at least gone for it. That's not really ideal. Laird's on a 6.5. I think we'll make that change. As good as he's... I do like him technically, but I think Janssen maybe just provides a little more defensively. As I was saying before, Laird's a good offensive fullback. Well, Janssen, I think he's just more of a well-rounder. He doesn't have an amazing end ball as good as Laird does, but I think maybe we should have started him at the beginning. I'm not too sure. We'll see anyways. Bowler's on a 6.6. We'll leave him out there. He's a unit, and Bustos is having a lot of problems, so we'll see if we can continue to run at him and see if we can create something. Prince Boateng 6.8. I think we'll leave it as is. 1-all's not the worst. See if we can get some here. Simic is on 6.6 actually, so is Harper. They've actually made some changes to their midfield. We might need to re-energize them as well actually. Probably get Narty on for Simic. See if that will help. just to give some fresh legs, especially on the right hand side. The left side seems pretty decent, so we don't need to worry about it too much. The question is, do we bring on Ponzio? I think for the last 2 minutes we'll bring him on. He's on 6.9 actually. Do we leave him? Do we bring him on? You know, we can play him on the wing actually. Do that. And we'll get on inside forward attack. Get across that fullback. He's on a 5.8. He's just going to leave him alone, and he's on a yellow. We could get the chance to potentially get him sent off, which would be ideal. You know what? We're going to go for it. 1-0. We might as well go for it. Get creative. Maybe we should have told him to overlap a bit more rather than focus down the right. I'm surprised it never got the fullback off. A 1-0 result. It's not the worst in the world, but if we go into the next game with a 0-0, we'll get to the final. So I'm gonna take that as a pretty good result. Overall, it wasn't like an amazing game. I'm not too annoyed. We had a pretty well balanced team. I think if you threw a Rion into the mix, he would have absolutely fucking torn that fullback asunder. He was having a pretty bad game against Bowler, but I don't think Bowler took the opportunity. He should have. Maybe I should have told him to go, maybe become an inside forward on support and just kind of make those inside runs and just try to deal as much damage as you can, but I don't know. Teo was good. He made some good chances. Definitely a smart striker. He could be another player we could possibly sell. 19 million. Maybe sell him off 20, 25 million, see if we can get something for him. But I don't know. He's definitely a good squad player though. Yeah. Technically what we got is basically a win if we keep it a draw. I wish we could have just kept going on through the gears against them, because I think we could have done something against them, but I guess it wasn't to be. But yeah, sure. We'll end it there. Come back for the final Madrid game and the final league game, the Brighton game I think it is. Come back for those two, and then we can see if we'll be going into the Europa League final or into next season for the following episode. But yeah, sure, we'll end it there. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.